Einstein tells us, and this is, bring in the multiverse for this too, right? Einstein told us that space is like stretchable, right? So it expands. So we have the moment of the Big Bang, and the universe, or existence as a whole, we might say, space and time, evolves according to the law of inflation. So we keep getting a bigger and bigger area of space. And some physicists think that this inflation happens eternally, that it isn't reasonable to say that it just stopped as soon as our universe was created, or one or two later. So what you have is this popular view in physics where you keep getting more and more of these universes and end up with a popular multiverse view, where every single possible physical reality is realized. So there's worlds, according to this view, where we're having this conversation in Spanish, or God forbid French, right? Or there's a very nearby possible world where we're having this conversation in Italian, German, or Japanese, right?
Exactly the same words, exactly the same pauses, infinitely.
There are worlds though, and I think the real question we want to ask, there are a bunch of these multiverse views. We spoke at the start about the purpose of philosophy, Mary Midgley clarifying these concepts. This is an idea my friend Ellie Robson convinced me of recently, that it's a really important job in philosophy. We haven't done a good job in physics and philosophy of defining the multiverse. And motion isn't actually something that's out there in the world. Have you heard of Zenos paradox? You've done this one?
No, what's that?
The Zenos paradox is great. So you've got two, see these two cups here. And to go from that cup to reach that one, it needs to go from point A to point B, say in the middle. And then to get another half, it has to do another half journey from point B to point C, and that goes on infinitely for Zeno. Like there's always another halfway point in between point A and point B, because you need to keep making these half journeys, which seems ridiculous because we quite clearly can move the cup next to the other one, right?
Right.
But theoretically, if time and space is infinitely divisible, then you can always make another half journey in between point A and point B.
Okay.
He gives the example of like
and every step of the way.
Yeah, every step of the way. Like, is it Hercules or somebody racing a turtle? Maybe it's not Hercules. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Achilles, there you go. So the turtle and Achilles are having a race. And the idea is like, for Achilles to get to the finish line, Achilles needs to go halfway, but then he needs to get 3/4 of the way. And then there's another half point between 3/4 and the full way, and it'll go on and on and on and on. So the answer to the question, who wins the race out of Achilles and the turtle, is neither of them win. It's a draw. No one can finish the race. But we quite clearly finish races. We quite clearly move the cups next to each other. So Zeno thought, and people like Heraclitus thought as well, that this means that it's all an illusion.